Ladies and gentlemen, it's a bit late, but with the release of Dorothy's Vision event, the 11th batch of Operator Module is here. This time is a module for Marksman Sniper, a module for Astgenne, and a second module for Pallas and Magallan. Like always, I will give a module priority list, based on how significant the module to strengthen the operators, and how it improve the operator performance in general gameplay. But keep in mind this is based on my own consideration. So without further ado, let's get started. First, let's see the second module for the Goddess of Victory Pallas. This one is the Y module that let her to be deployed on range tile, and adding extra attack and attack speed. To maximize her damage, Pallas would need damage boost from her tray, and that is by attacking enemies that are blocked by somebody else. It's a shame her attack multiplier is reduced if you equip this module instead the X1. But this module offers flexibility for Pallas to engage enemies that she previously cannot reach, and attacking enemies that are blocked by other unit from different direction. Also useful in SS mode to give ranged unit a guard buff, or use her on range tile that suit her. Also, probably not something important in the long run. With her abilities in this module, she is a great blocker in the upcoming Chongyu event, because almost all enemies in that event can walk on the range tiles. As for the module upgrade, level 2 will boost her HP restoration by 5 when attacking an enemy, and give additional heal to all Minos operators in the stage. And if a Minos operator is in front of her, that Minos ops will receive the default 55 points of heal, and additional 25 heal, so that's 80 heal per hit. Pallas herself is a Minos operator, so she will get 80 heal per hit herself. As for level 3 upgrade, it increases the healing amount up to 105 heal per hit. The healing bonus is nice, especially if you are going to use her for blocking, or without the help of a healer. But I think it's still far from making her an ultimate self-sustain ops. Fighting a dangerous foe, you are most likely still need a healer's help, especially when Pallas is being targeted by a ranged enemy from afar. All things considered, I will put this module priority at B. This one gives a flexibility to let Pallas be on range tile, but it's quite rare where placing her on a ranged tile is the best option available, and the healing boost she gets could be unreliable. And overall, I think it's better you use her X module instead. You missing quite a lot of DPS when not equipping her X module. But I won't call Y module completely bad either, as this can offer a useful help in some situation. Next one is a second module for Magallan. Y module gives and make her hold 3 more drones, reducing her drone DP cost, and increasing her attack and defense. Giving more drones is a great idea, considering her drones can get easily destroyed. The reduced DP cost is also useful in case you need to deploy her drone fast, or when DP generation is being restricted. For her module upgrade, level 2 makes her able to deploy more drones at the same time, while level 3 increase the drone stats. The ability to deploy more summons for Maggie is not as significant as Ling, but still useful when you are playing with a few units, or Magallan only. And the extra stats for the drones is also a nice touch. For Maggie Y module, I'll put this at A. It's the best module if you're going to solo stages or using only a few other ops. But I think even with other ops, let's say you can only deploy 2 drone, I think it's still a better module than her first one. Now let's see Astgenne's module. Astgenne got the Y module that erased the damage penalty from her tray, and adding HP and attack boost. It doesn't need more explanation, as it literally erases her drawback. Unlocking her module is a must if you're going to use her a lot. As for the module upgrade, the level 2 upgrade will reduce the time she needs to receive attack speed bonus, and adds maximum stack by 1, while level 3 just add another maximum stack. The module helps her a lot to deal damage without any penalty, and adding more attack speed is good to attack and slow the enemies more frequently. Overall, I'll put her module priority at the top. Though keep in mind, It's not necessary to build her if you have passenger. Or already build easy to module level 3. Now for the Marksman Sniper. Starting with the Rich Cat. Jessica got the Y module that will increase her attack speed by 8. When there is a ground enemies in range. And adds attack and for whatever reason defense. Not much to say, so let's see the upgrade. It improves her talent, adding more attack speed and attack. Her basic attack interval at level 3 is very slightly faster than Exia. So that's something. But that's pretty much it. This module doesn't give anything interesting or significant to Jessica. So this shouldn't be a priority. Next up, Meteor with the X module. This one will multiply her attack when attacking aerial targets. And increase her attack and HP. As you may already know, Meteor got a talent that is the same as the base effect of this module. With it combined, and the help of this module attack stat, and also her defense reduction, Meteor will significantly deal even more damage to aerial targets. Though it's a shame knowing aerial enemies won't make many appearances in the upcoming event. As for the upgrade, it increases her attack multiplier talent by 5% on level 2. And 10% on level 3. This is a great module that strengthens her ability as an anti-air unit. While aerial enemies won't always appear. But when they are, Meteor with this module can deal heavy blow to them. So for what this module offers, I'll put it at A. Next up, May. She also got the X module. And increase her attack and attack speed. The extra stats are on point, but I wish it was the Y module she gets. Considering her ability to slow down enemies, more attack speed is certainly preferable. For the module upgrade, her talent will improve, but just the attack stat. Overall I don't think it's a significant improvement to her DPS or slow ability. There's barely an impactful gain from the stats or the talent improvement. Now Vermeil also got the X module with attack and HP bonus. And the module upgrade increase her SP recovery talent. Although her quick skill 2 cycle and multi-target attack is her selling point. But it's unnecessary to boost her SP recovery even further. Especially if you got other units to support her SP recovery. What she mostly lacks is her damage output. This module helps a little bit, but not so much. So I think it's not a priority. Now moving to the 5-star, starting with Greythroat. She got the Y module, which increase her attack, and sadly her HP. And the upgrade will only increase her critical damage chance. Quite the opposite of Vermeil, she doesn't really lack damages. But she struggles with the SP recovery, that is when using her S2. Though I suppose other operators can help her easily. But still, the overall gain of her module is okay, but nothing amazing. 21% crit chance is still unpredictable, and the HP bonus is unnecessary. But the attack stat bonus is a welcomed one. For her S2 attack boost and multi-hits, especially if she deals critical damage. For Greythroat I'll put her at B, it's not a very significant module. But certainly not awful. Now let's see Ellie. She got Y module, attack and HP bonus. Since her purpose is to become a fast redeploy sniper with her S2, the extra attack stat and attack speed will improve her performance. To kill the target as soon as possible before her S2 runs out. For the upgrade, it will further reduce her redeployment time by 5 seconds. And reducing her DP cost by -2. Level 3 will only reducing her redeployment time, with another 3 seconds. So with level 3 module her redeployment time is now 42 seconds. This is a very useful module for April. That strengthen her abilities as a fast redeploy sniper. Although the HP bonus is almost certainly useless. As she already got camouflage from her S2. And you will certainly retreat her after the skill ends. All in all, it's a great module that significantly boosts her performance. Next up, Blue Poison with Y Module, with attack and attack speed bonus. As for the upgrade, it will increase the art's damage from her talent. The module hardly gives her anything impactful. The stats bonus are low, and the art's damage is still low. Especially when talking about dealing arts damage. Oftentimes it's better to use a full-pledged arts dealer instead. Next up, Flatinum with X Module and extra attack and HP. Multiplier against aerial units is certainly nice, and thankfully it's not the Y Module, as quicken her attack speed is going to make her awkward. For the upgrade, it improves her talent damage multiplier by 10% on each level. It's a decent upgrade that boosts her damage scaling. Although the attack interval condition might still make her unable to deal most of her damage. Especially when enemies keep coming one after another. For Flatinum I'll put her at B, it's a decent upgrade to her performance. Last one on the 5-star is Kroos. Her module is X Module with extra attack and HP. For the upgrade, it increases her attack multiplier by 10% on level 2. And 5% on level 3. Sadly no increase to the critical chance, or stun duration. So it's not a very impactful upgrade for a 5-star. But still a decent one, as the extra attack, plus more multiplier, is useful for Kroos, who is a fast hitter and deal multi-hits. For Kroos module, I think it's an okay module to unlock and upgrade. That's it for the 5-star, now let's see the 6-star. Starting with Hildegard, she got Y Module with 3 extra stats. But the extra stats is quite low and defense isn't necessary. Although small, but the increased attack speed will be useful for her, as all of her skill is an offensive charge type. For the upgrade, it will improve her second talent. Now adding initial SP when she is deployed, pretty much like Ash's talent. With level 3 module and her skills at M3, she can become a promising heli drop unit. She will be able to use her skill 2 immediately upon deployment. And only wait for 6 seconds for her skill 3. Or if her shield got destroyed immediately, it will give additional 9 SP, so you can use her skill 2 twice. And using her skill 3 instantly. This module greatly improve Archetto's performance in heli drop department. Especially if there's multiple target. All things considered, I'll put her at A. But whether or not this is a priority for you depends on how you're going to use her. If that heli drop Archetto suit you, you can unlock and upgrade this one. Or wait for her X module, that improve her first talent. To quicken her talent SP charge, and support other snipers with offensive recovery skill. Next up, Collab Operator Ash with the Y module, and extra attack and HP. The attack speed boost can improve her S2. To shot more bullet before her stun duration runs out. Attack stat is also nice, especially with S2 multiplier. For the upgrade, it will improve her second talent. But only reducing her DP cost even further. Combined with Saileach and Elysium, you got 3 DP cost Ash. But overall, decreasing her DP is unnecessary. She already got a cheap DP cost to begin with. The only thing I'll appreciate is the attack bonus and the level 1 effect of this module. So, it's not a priority module, but you unlock and upgrade it if you want. Lastly, Exia with X module, with attack and HP bonus. Nice attack multiplier to the aerial enemies. And like what I always mentioned, because of her skill 3, every point of attack will be very useful for Exia. For the upgrade, if you are tired with her, keep giving her buff to Myrtle. With level 2 upgrade, she can now also give another buff to Elysium. It's a shame level 3 didn't add another ally she can buff, so we can't buff Saileach. Jokes aside, this module upgrade will also improve her attack and max HP buff. The max HP won't mean much for her, but ground unit will certainly like it. Let's just hope she buffed the operator that you actually wanted to buff. All in all, I'll put this at A. Exia is a reliable DPS unit. And the extra attack certainly useful to improve her DPS. Especially with this module, she can deal heavier blow to the aerial targets. And there you have it folks, the 11th batch of Operators Module. It's a darn shame Marksman get their module this late. Anyway, I hope this helped you to choose which Operators Module to prioritize. That should be all. Adios.
いや悪いね。
なんたる屈辱。
え？
もう行きなさい。